recording as well so that I don't have to. I can stop downloading the really poor version off from Facebook afterwards. I still have to share once more, but afterwards we should be able to start shortly. Also, I don't know, something got in my eye. So share to a group, and this is the way of testing the. How do you say this? This is gonna be a good way to test the alert box, see if it's working properly. So there we go. That one's shared. Then okay, you can keep that up there. We should be good we should be quite good there. Anyway, yeah, we're starting a bit late, but I guess now is a good time to start. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing another draft of the Forgotten Realms. This might be the second to the last draft depending on the schedule of Historic Horizons Jumpstart. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a few of that on stream. Don't know how many I actually will do. I'm gonna have to split between that and the quick draft as well if I'm going to maintain at least Platinum in Limited. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead with this one. They're starting a little bit later than usual because I cooked dinner. Sometimes you have to cook. Anyway, enough talk. Let's start. And let's see how many people are actually drafting this one right about now. And okay, we're still waiting for a few more seats to fill up here. There you go. Now we're ready, and now I'm going to try going into this. I'm going to ignore black-red being the best color, although it probably still is. I'm going to try to see if we can do try something else for once. Like in the 3 times I've drafted AFR, including if I include one quick draft I did off stream, I have not drafted green at all. I've pretty much drafted blue, black, and red. I've drafted white on the off-stream one, and starting with this one. Okay, I wish there's a way to shrink this one a bit. I'm gonna tab this on the side while this is only half full. So I probably want Dragon Turtle is reasonably good. Grim Bounty is pretty good as the single piece of black single good black card here. Again, I said I wanted to ignore it, but we might have to take it. Also note that there's a single green dragon and not much else. White is going to be evenly split here, so I can easily avoid white. I can probably get into green this way. Do I want to take the Dragon Turtle though? Because this is quite fine as well as a rare. I think we'll take the Grim Bounty to be safe. It is the best common there. And we are semi-rewarded with Ray of Enfeeblement. I'm going to ignore Chaos Channeler, although Chaos Channeler is very good here. I'm going to pretend that I'm not going to go into black-red again. Although black-red is still relatively good, I can go. I know I'm passing quite a bit of white, so maybe black-white not so great. Circle of the Moon Druid, not very exciting. I could just take Ray of Enfeeblement. I could also take Rogue Class. That puts us in black-blue. It's again, but it's not the worst thing. Actually, no, it's probably not the best thing either. I'll pass on that. I'll take the Ray of Enfeeblement for now. So we got 2 pieces of removal and nothing really solid except for the Owlbear, which is probably the best green one I can take. Find the Path is an alternative to getting there. I don't mind passing Blue Dragon only because it's quite expensive. I do mind passing the Rime Shield Frost Giant and among other things. But I think with only Devour Intellect and Thieves' Tools left, I can safely take the Owlbear. My only caveat is that it's double green, but let's try black-green this time. Eyes of the Beholder, Guard Ranger, nothing really good here. I might end up just taking the Fireball out of spite, or even the Cell Sword. We're not. The last time I ended up in this one, I tried speculating in green, but that didn't pan out. It turned out red was the one that was open. I really don't want to take Eyes of the Beholder because it's so expensive, although it is a good removal. Let's try again, I guess. I also don't want to take Portable Hole for that reason. I could always just take Priest of Ancient Lore if I'm not sure. Let's take Priest of Ancient Lore. Only because I am literally not sure. So, black is dried up. Red is semi there, but not quite. I don't mind taking a Dwarful Champion, although we didn't see much equipment go around. At least none that are relatively good. I am actually very happy with Dwarful Champion. I might like Celestial Unicorn if I get more life gain, but I might just take the Dwarful Champion for now. Even if it's just a 3-1 body, it's still a body. And here we have some interesting options. If I have to choose between Veteran Dungeoneer and Clattering Skeletons, I probably will take the Dungeoneer. It's Planar Ally is a good option as well, just more expensive, but it is repeatable and it is a flyer. I might actually take the Planar Ally. Yeah, let's go for it. So, not so much in the Owlbear. So we're actually kind of going into white. The black is kind of dried up, so we might try ditching it. I might take the Ranger's Hawk first. Alternately, I could go white-green. Hill Giant Herd Gorger is very, very good. There's also Choose Your Weapon if I need a backup. Let's speculate here. So there's a Find the Path, which kind of helps us in the Venture the Dungeon. We can also take You Find the Cursed Idol to go along those lines. I have to kind of decide between one of those two. I definitely won't take Gloomstalker because that's more of a later payoff. I guess I take Find the Path only because we have so many expensive cards. And a free adventure is not that bad. Okay, then the Dragon Turtle wheeled all the way, so it's a good thing I didn't go for it early. The Paladin Shield came back, but I probably might take Rally Maneuver because as far as combat tricks go, this is probably the best one for white. We're kind of speculating on what comes around in terms of equipment or removal. I guess we could take Potion and Healing and speculate that we could get into life gain. I could also just take the Spike Trap, but you know what? We kind of need card draw. There's a Monk of the Open Hand. There's also a Great Axe, which is way too expensive. I probably will take the Monk here over another Find the Path. So it looks like the black might be a splash if ever. We'll take the Treasure Vault. Let's get some rares. Okay, I'm not persuaded to take that. And okay, we are semi-rewarded with Old Gnawbone. I'm definitely gonna take that. It's a shame we're passing Minimus Containment, but we do need to have. But the way we're going, we're not exactly a Dungeon Delving deck. We're not exactly a Life Gain deck. It's more like we're a big stuff that ventures once in a while. So I probably will take the Mythic here, if only to have something very big to hit back. Cards I'm looking to come back would probably be. I don't expect Containment to come back. I'm hoping either the Bard comes back or the Outlander. The Torch might be fine too. Okay, there's a Cloister Gargoyle. Actually, we probably would want to take a Cloister Gargoyle here. We have quite a few ways of venturing enough. Also, yeah, if you notice, I've done one round of Yawning Portal. I'm going to do a video on that one. I have a deck that's doing reasonably well, but I might want to do at least one more run first to see if it pans out completely. Okay, so as much as I want to take the +2 Mace, Compelled Duel is fine, but we probably have to take you here something on Watch because this is as close as it gets to white removal on instant speed. Otherwise, it's Minimus Containment and Portable Hole. I'm hoping the dungeon map comes back though. So we're leaning mostly on white and splashing on green. So hey Jeff, how come you don't go for the rares and stuff? Okay. One, because how many of these rares am I actually going to make a constructed deck out of? Like for example, if I were to take Flump, it's just interesting, but it's really not gonna make a difference in constructed. So I probably would not get that. Then, oh yeah, by the way, congratulations to Tim for making to Plat 3. That's pretty much on the lowest. I wouldn't say my lowest. It's pretty much the one thing I have to do at the very least. I probably might end up taking another owlbear. None of the other ones are good. Definitely not the loathsome troll. Okay, you know what? I'll take the flump just to make you kind of happy. And there we got Lair of the Hydra. This one's actually reasonably good as well. So kind of sad we're passing the veteran dungeoneer here. So with regards to using the draft as a way to get rares, I probably would do that with quick draft because I have no illusions that I'm not in it to win it that much. Also, that you get more rares technically that way. The other reason is because you have to evaluate, are these rares gonna win you the draft? Because this is a premium draft, this is gonna be it's very expensive to just take rares this way. Personally, if I'm playing to win, I would not take rares. I would just boost the pack. Now this one I would take because I would have a reason. This is actually very good and constructed. It's sad that it's double green, but then again, I don't really need to play this on turn 2. So this one's very fine also. More like if I want to draft for rares, I don't have to do it on stream. I will draft a rare if I really have no idea what to take. That's probably my bet. That said, sad that I'm gonna have to take the Inspiring Bard. Also, our curve is we don't have a 4-drop. That's fine. Compelling Duel might have been the better pick. Oh wait, Underdark Basilisk. Ooh, there's a treasure chest. Treasure chest is very decent. Underdark Basilisk helps our curve. Okay, we'll take a treasure chest, I guess. So we do have. So at least I'm no longer incentivized to take. Oh wait, we got the Null Hunter back. That's perfect. So I could take Ranger's Hawk here also, but we're not that dedicated adventure deck. That said, do I want Leather Armor or Find the Path? I guess a second Find the Path is not so bad. No, let's take the Leather Armor because it's cheap, it's relatively free. We can take the +2 mace along the way. I'm skipping the Sylvan Shepherd, although it's good. It's actually it's fine, not good. I do have to note how many what my curve is like now. Like here, there's a rare here, Black Staff of Waterdeep. If I take it, it's literally just for the rare because this does absolutely nothing. Well, I can make the treasure chest and maybe some random equipment, but Purple Worm would be interesting in the sense that this is probably reasonable, although I still rather have Hill Giant Herd Gorger, and I already have an Old Gnawbone. Bullet, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter. I might prefer having the Veteran Dungeoneer in this case. Well, I got another Purple Worm, but I'm probably gonna take the Steadfast Paladin here. Again, try to have early plays so that we can put pressure. So we can put pressure enough so that when we do hit our late game plays, we get the win. Yeah, so it's for 10 gold, 10k gold. I want to go for at least wins, and in terms of the number of packs we get, I would prefer to at least get Barris is 3, preferably 4 wins. Any more wins than that is really great for me. Any less than that, it's Kaldheim, so it's really feel bad. I guess I now take a Portable Hole. It's not the best one. I would have taken the Delver's Torch, but we already have a +2 mace. +2 mace as an option there, and a Leather Armor if I really want to. Also, we don't have that much removal, so that's something to consider. The Potion of Healing is literally just there to cycle, so I might actually cut that. Although there's an argument for cutting the Compelled Duel and just putting that instead. Oh wait, I can put the Lair of the Hydra on the side. That's a land. That's technically a land. So Rally Maneuvers in, Find the Path. Yeah, I only want one of those if ever. Hey, Loyal Warhound. Now this one I can get behind. It's more like once you secure your colors, you can start drafting. The rares will eventually flow because it's also the nature of this set. Like, how much good color fixing do we have here? Zip. I might take the plummet here just because. Not getting any sorcerers. We'll take a plummet. I probably would main deck it. Yeah, I think I want another steadfast paladin. That means Monk of the Open Hand can go because we're not a 2-spell deck. The flump is, well, I guess it's fine. It's gonna be annoying for our opponent, but so be it. I can leave it there that way. I can see an argument for cutting Dwarfhold Champion and maybe the leather armor, if I can get anything better than that. Yeah, that's 9 for bet isn't. Taking it from your opponents, it's something to consider if this were the typical 8-person draft and we play 3 rounds. Unfortunately, this is not the case. This particular event, it's more league style. It's not an actual 8-man. It's not a pure 8-man draft. So kind of a no on that one. Also, sometimes you might want to be generous once in a while. I probably could have taken Baron though. Actually, no, I could not. I have not. I don't think I've seen a single Evolving Wilds. Yeah, so hate drafting doesn't really matter. He got the late Minimus Containment. You know what? I'll take that. So we can probably cut. I'll have to decide cuts later. And see, the rare, if the rare is really bad, it comes back. So I'm not under any pressure to take it early. Ranger's Longbow is always bad. I might just take the fly to... Yeah, pretty fly for a white guy. Okay, there's another leather... Okay, none of these really matter at all. Oh. No. It's... it's okay to... It's perfectly fine. Ask questions. It's perfectly fine to ask questions. It's perfectly fine to, get told that you're wrong. And it's also, we do this because we want you to, we want what, I wouldn't say we want what's best of you. That sounds awfully condescending. More like if you really want to learn, we will help you. Yeah, sure, fine. That one doesn't really matter. That's what they say about split the party. Don't. So don't worry about asking anything. Though, yeah, I thought the same for a while until I realized. Yeah, that it's, it is a bit of a learning experience there. So definitely 9-7. Yeah, we want to lean more on white. 15 and 9. It incentivizes me to cut one card. Probably the leather armor. It's annoying against our opponent if they rely on removal. +2 mace is probably better, although I'm not too happy with the +2 mace either. In fact, I could probably sub these out for other things. Like, I did say I want to make room for a plummet, so I could just drop the equipment and add the plummet as a safety gap for now. That's kind of one way to. That's one way to do it. We're not too pressured to go double green, although we do want to have double green eventually. So 9-8 is a correct mix here. The key part is that we have enough things to do on turn 2 and turn 3, so I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, we'll keep the owlbear up there. So not quite a dungeoneering deck. In fact, I would say that we're a white-green deck that is not playing to the strengths of white-green. We never hit any of the payoffs. No lurking ropers, no Trelasara. We didn't even bother getting the cleric class or the druid class. So we're pretty much yeah, I've always been playing arena direct challenges, never got into, but now I'm wanting to do this. It's very helpful. Yeah, don't be afraid of draft. Okay, so generally in draft you look at your hand, you need to curve out a plan. So normally I would be scared to keep this one, but we do have 2 drop, something to assist, so we can afford to lose. We can afford to miss a land drop or two. And we did not, so we're kind of fine there. The question is, what would we play first? Most likely the Steadfast Paladin. So if our opponent has equipment, we can compel them into a duel, sort of. Now, that will depend on the strength. Otherwise, we just minimus containment, which is actually really feel bad. I want to save this one for a lot later. Oh yeah, but before anything else, yeah, again, many congratulations to Tim for making your goal on Plat 3. For me, Platinum is gonna be kind of the goal I'm limited to because I'm limiting the number of times I draft. So no blocks. So I might just do so if our opponent's doing that, I might just compel. The power compels you. And with that, we managed to clear the way out a bit. So actually, we are drawing more lands than we need, but I'm kind of fine with that. We can kind of minimus contain another druid. So we are about to hit our land drops later. I'm concerned by playing this one. We end up pushing. Alternately, I can just play the Cloister Gargoyle. Yeah, let's play this one first. Let's do a quick scry, get something out here. Rally maneuver is perfect. Because we know that if our opponent swings with this, I can just chump block with Steadfast if I need to. Basically, knowing that our opponent's playing green, they got to have stuff like this. So we need to save it for that. Spoils of the Hunt. Okay, that's a bit sad. So we can chump block this one for the time being. We can, so we're gonna kind of buy some time this way. We don't have our 6 mana yet, but we're hoping that the rally maneuver can get us there. So I'll bear. Okay, that might be worth sniping. We'll see. Also, it's note 0-2 lifelink, so we can trade. So the first one gets +2/+0 in first strike. And the next one gets +0/+2 in lifelink. So first strike here, lifelink here. Blowout. And we hit our Hill Giant Herd Gorger. So in the next few turns, we can start swinging it with Null Hunter. So we're saving the minimus containment for the inevitable big stuff our opponent has. Our opponent... Oh, that's what I like about this one. As a sorcery. Okay. Well, I can't block with it. It's still grounded. I haven't gone through a dungeon yet. Opponent has their own Hill Giant Herd Gorger, which we can have a treasure. Now the sad thing is, I can't swing with this one because it only gets a +1/+1 counter. But we can kind of race now. I'm hoping our opponent doesn't have anything bigger, or else I'm in real trouble. Opponent's going for it. I could just chump the Cloister Gargoyle. I'm thinking about it. The opponent's also thinking about it too. They're kind of deciding, because if they swing with this for 5, I swing with back for 10. They might have you have something on watch. It won't answer the Herd Gorger, but it'll just snipe the Null Hunter. Okay, But this one's taking too long. Yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully that I'm hoping that we go into a race. I am at a disadvantage because they have more cards than I do, but we'll see how it goes. I'm also yeah, it's a good thing I'm seeing the rope, the timer right now, because I'm sometimes concerned that I might have been the one that disconnected. It's always the one thing that's scary about draft. I understand that might be a concern for our friend Jeff as well. We'll take for now. I'm pretty sure our opponent has something like another... Oh, just a null hunter. So, slight disadvantage. Okay. Here comes the flump. Do. Now, remember that this is not so great because our opponent gets first advantage. Our opponent looking at minimus containment as if they have a way to... Wait, do they... they could have it. Oh, bull strength. So they're just gonna eat that. Okay, that's fine. I consider taking some copies of bull strength also. My concerns are opponent has a sideboard way to nuke enchantment, which I don't have. Okay, opponent... If it's +2/+2... Okay, that makes sense. I will have to chump now. I'm pretty sure our opponent does not swing with flump. The idea of giving extra cards is not a good idea. Okay. I don't want to trade quite yet. It probably should have been flump. Okay, that werewolf pack leader. So at least this becomes a 5/3 if ever. Opponent probably chumps block with Ranger's Hawk. That makes perfect sense. So the fact that I still have the Herd Gorger while our opponent does not. Hey Jericho, nice to see you. How are you doing? JHH will change the dynamics of playing arena in his... Oh, yeah, definitely. Am I looking forward to it? Kind of. Okay, so there is an argument for just pumping this. Now, I am forced to block. I don't like the idea I might be giving them another creature this way. Opponent might have a bull strength. There you go. So it's also untapped, which is an issue. We got the Priest of Ancient Lord. That buys us some time. Although we did draw our opponent a card. Devoted Paladin. Okay, it's off timing, which is fine. Okay, the land is not great. Steadfast Paladin is serviceable. I'm not going to swing with the Herd Gorger now that I'm on defense. We're going to wait and see if our opponent goes in. Our opponent managed... Okay. Oh, they also have a pack leader. Oh, now they're passing. We got a Loyal Warhound, so the trample is going to be an issue. We might be forced to block the pack leader that way. So, again, pass. It's going to be whoever can draw out of this. So, another Null Hunter. So, we are in a really bad race situation right now. Our opponent should be attacking for the most part. I don't have any really good trades. There you go. So remember, this could become a 5/3 trample. So I'm probably So 4 damage goes through if I block it like that. which means I am literally forced to throw everything. There's probably a better argument for throwing. I'll go down to 2. Oh no, I miscounted. Oops. Wait, did this also have oh, Owlbear has trample. Oops. Sorry, my bad. What answers to this do I have? Not that many. That's my number one concern with white green. Okay, so let's do a recap here. The plummet was pretty. So let's do a quick recap here. My concern is that we did not draft that many answers. That said, the +2 mace probably goes back in as a result of that. I might ditch the find the path as a result, because although it accelerates us to our later drops, it does nothing for them. It does nothing except venture, so that's an issue here. So yeah, we're not exactly a dungeoneering deck here. In fact, we don't have a repeatable way of doing that. We only got like 1, 2. Oh, we do have one, planar ally. We'll see if that pans out. I guess I can put your ambush on the road to kind of save our stuff. That's also something we can consider. But we are at 15 and 9. I might ditch the portable hold that way. This one's just temporary. I'm giving this one a shot. So that loss was a bit devastating, but yeah, the problem is we don't exactly have that many removal pieces. Trying to make teleportation circle work as a combo piece. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see that teleportation circle might be the next big thing. Unless Strict Proctor becomes popular. It might be semi-popular, but more often than not, let's say the Winota decks. Oh wait, that's leaving already. Is Mono White still going to be a thing when rotates? Probably not too sure. Okay, we got the 2-3. We got the treasure chest this time. Opponent mulliganed, so I think they mulliganed. It might have just been a blink of the eye. Yeah, what's up, Rob? What's up, Jericho? Yeah, wait a minute. Is my alert box not working? Hold on, I'm just going to test. Okay, test. The alert box is working. So yeah, please. Yeah, if you want to catch my attention, you might have to throw a like, because I can't get the Streamlabs overlay to work properly. But otherwise we're kind of fine here. Yeah, I think that we do need to have at least one way to buff our creatures. Yeah, thank you very much, Jeff. It does mean quite a lot. Oh, white green again. We're gonna try to put as much pressure as possible, so Priest of Ancient Lore, let's keep drawing as many cards as we can. Nice lair. It might be late, but it's not too bad. It gives us an excuse to just play the mace and hold up your ambush on the road. We do have to play this eventually. Actually, if our opponent is taking this long, I might just play the Cloister Gargoyle first. That way I can just drop this on turn 5. Loyal Warhound. Yeah, creatures are always good. Yeah, hopefully hope not Mono White's boring to play. It's very predictable. And I would agree, it is up to the point where it can be annoying. So our opponent is more into venturing than we are. They just delayed by a little bit. They're here. Okay, yeah. Thanks for the heads up on the stream delay. Could be my internet. Maybe I should get better internet. Opponent's deciding on which dungeon to enter. Okay, going for the Yawning Portal. So our opponent is being confident that they can't go through all the way. No need to throw the rest of the stuff away. Next turn, I can play, say... I'm tempted to wait on Loyal Warhound for the ability, but it's so late at this point that it might not matter that much. Opponent plays Cleric class, so they do have life gain strats. Well, it's more like Veteran Dungeoneer again. Okay. I can swing with the Steadfast Paladin, hold up your ambushed on the road to... well, ambush them on the road. Well, you hear something on watch is great, but I don't mind sending the Steadfast Paladin to its death. I could also say swing with both. No, not a good idea because it's only +1/+3. Not enough. We'll just swing with the Steadfast Paladin again. We might get a double block. Hopefully it's the Ranger's Hawk Veteran Dungeoneer double block. Yeah, opponents might be realizing that... Oh, it's just a chump? It's just a chump? Okay, treasure chest. Now we hold up, you hear something on watch. Okay, let's see what... I'm also concerned our opponent might have something big, but so far we are pressuring them quite a bit. Yeah, really need the +2 mace. Hill Giant Herd Gorger. So definitely not using Here's Something on watch quite yet. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have enough white, so... And I can do this end of turn, so... We'll hold back. We'll see if our opponent has something up. At least I know... well, Minimus Containment would be kinda bad for us. Inspiring Bards, so... Let's see where the plus goes to. Might go to the Ranger's Hawk. Oh no, just gain 3 life. Gain 4 life. I would have preferred to do the level 2 first. Yeah, it's not looking so... opponent... Yeah, we'll take the 1. We'll crack the treasure chest. No whammies. 18. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm starting to be a little bit down on the plummet now. I could just play our own Herd Gorger Giant to scare our opponent a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Our opponent's probably more incentivized to start going through the dungeon at this rate instead of swinging with Ranger's Hawk. They might want to consider also upping this, but I don't know if they have any more life gain abilities. I would love to see them throw it all on the Ranger's Hawk. That's what the plummet's for. Yeah, they wised up. They're going to enter the dungeon. They're probably gonna make the Herd Gorger not able to attack. So let's see, what's the next step again after that? Scry 2. Okay, so this can't attack. Well, it just delays it a bit. I'm tempted to plummet, but the nice thing is our opponent is also a bit shy on the attack as well. This can become a 5/5, so no dice. I'm tempted to just plummet this now, just to make sure our opponent stops. Yeah, let's just plummet this now. And I can actually just throw the mace onto the Herd Gorger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, let's throw. Oh wait. Oh wait, I did that beginning of combat. Well, we're not swinging, that's for certain. No attacks. Do I want to move this? Yeah, sure, let's move it. I'm just concerned there might be a minimus containment waiting to blow us out, but we'll see. I'm also concerned that it looks like our opponent has a response. Okay, so so this is our second match. I'm hoping we get this one. Owlbear. Okay, my nemesis, you're back. We do have an owlbear though. I kind of wish I drafted the second one. You're ambushed on the road. Bounce this back and replay it again. I could. It's a possible strategy. You know what? Oh, yeah, if you're not gonna swing, I will. We'll see how our opponent stacks. They need to... I know we can get the most... We can get our creature up to 12 toughness. They'll probably die if Herd Gorger Giant is part of the equation. Come on, Bull Strength is not gonna... Yeah, because our opponent hasn't been active. You hear something on watch. So we'll let that resolve. We're gonna stand and fight. Trick number one. And gonna move it onto the Steadfast Paladin. I actually panicked for a moment there. I was afraid I might have killed our dude. Opponent's also kind of stranded on mana. Yeah, if they're gonna start spending here, that means they return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, we have to be careful on killing our opponent's stuff because they have a one-shot return to battlefield. Maybe we should wait a bit and force them to activate this. Because the last thing I want them to do is replay the Hill Giant Herd Gorger again. Our opponent's probably incentivized to start swinging. Yeah, so Cleric class could actually be good. Hold on. If I take the hit, 11, 12, 13, 14, then I swing back, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're taking one more, but you know what? Oh wait, I should have at least blocked the Dungeoneer. I was concerned there might be a Bull Strength. Yeah, there is a Bull Strength. Yeah, sure. That's actually fine. So we take a big chunk of damage, but all our resources are generally intact. Okay, now I can't bounce this back because I might need to pump. Also, we've just demonstrated that we're willing to take an insane amount of damage. Yeah, definitely not liking the idea of Circle of the Moon Druid, so not so good for our opponent. They might actually stop swinging at this. Oh, they might actually just replay this. I would love them to play this now because they just get back Bard, Dungeoneer, Hawk. They're kind of wait. Yeah, they know that they want to block stuff. Oh wait, they spent it too early. So we'll let them spend it first. We'll get that out of the way. We'll wait for them to swing because we know they're kind of antsy. It does mean we. So opponent probably just. Well, they do get a trigger off for this. They have to choose first. Most likely they gain life, so they get 2 +1/+1 counters. So definitely we're definitely banking on this watch. So the good news is now that they're spent out, they need. We know we have a mythic dragon on the way, so we can kind of. Oh wait, I just realized now our opponent built a 60 card deck. I think our friend did not get them. Well, I was gonna say they did not get the memo, but they are doing us they are doing a number on us. Let's see how they block. Ooh, very close. I should have sent it. Well, if I sent in more, we would have gotten more blocks. So that one's quite fine. Oh yeah, so Jeff, very first lesson, you only need a 40 card deck. You don't need to make it 60 cards. I'm pretty sure you know this already, but just in case. So our opponent does get the Hill Gorger back, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one does nothing. I can make one more with Lair of the Hydra. We kind of need to have more creatures. Oh no, they gain 2 life. They get to put a +1/+1. Okay, so based on how we swing, it's possible. I'm tempted to just swing with the Lair of the Hydra. Oh. You know what? We'll take it. Oh wait, I could have blocked with Cloister Gargoyle, but you know what? Out of spite, we'll take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, our opponent does not have that much experience. Equip Mace to Gargoyle. I could to give it more power, but yeah, it's kind of overkill at this rate though. It doesn't feel great. Yeah, it's good game for him. Well, our opponent did make a few mistakes, so make a few mistakes on that one. Actually, the way his deck was churning out cards, I really did not notice he was playing a 60 card deck. So in fairness, it didn't. I guess the killer decisions for him was trying to race when he was at a big life disadvantage. I think the Dawnbringer Cleric at the end was the biggest mistake, and swinging in for more damage. That felt like he was throwing in the towel at that point. So not the best, not the best gameplay. He might have gotten tired at that point. And sometimes it happens. Like as the game gets longer, if you're not used to it, it starts wearing on you down. You do start to slip up. So the game is as much skill as it is actual. So there is a lot more skill than people give credit for. Ugh. This is, as much as I like this, this is not keepable. We have no action whatsoever. This one's bearably keep. This one's much more bearable. I probably want to bin the planar ally, sadly. Yeah. Then watch our opponent have flyers. Then we're doomed. Actually, I could have binned the land, but... Yeah, I could have binned the land, actually. That was a mistake. Opponent's actually... Oh, yeah, I should have binned the land. So, it's possible... Yeah, competitive Magic's really about endurance. I know... I've attended a GP once. It was very strenuous. I'll give that. So... Will Ancient Lore to kind of draw our way out of this situation? Yeah, I'm already regretting the planar ally and binning the planar ally. Sometimes you do draw more lands, but then again, we are banking on the Priest of Ancient Lore. We have to trade the gas now, or else it just trades later. Then watch our opponent have Bull Strength. It would... No, feign that. Just as annoying, but it can't be helped. Opponent probably gets a treasure. Well, gets 2 treasures, in fact. Wow, they're getting the real payoff. Please play a flyer. Oh, we might lose this one. Like, I get to play the Owlbear. There's a good chance they follow it up with a Grim Bounty. We are technically very behind at this point. I could wait another turn for you're ambushed on the road, but no, you kind of have to play this out. At least draw the extra card, see what we can get out of this. More lands. Yeah, all our early drops did not quite materialize there. If our opponent goes for the Hive Tyrant, I'm actually kind of fine with it. Yeah, it's a 3/3 with Menace, so we'll be taking 3 damage. Our opponent's... Okay, that's very strange. So I'm actually going to swing first. Our opponent might chump block and then just drop a Manticore. Oh, opponent just takes the hit. Now I'm genuinely concerned. Our opponent has 8 mana, has not done anything that last turn. That was so weird. Okay, they have their own Herd Gorger. Now I can still swing with our Herd Gorger though. The plan is to just ambush them on the road. Another trick we can do is we can pseudo chump block, then ambush on the road to get it back. If our opponent our opponent could have Bull Strength, which means our ambush on the road is better. Okay. Massive chump block, so 6, 6, 7, 8. It still dies. I just get to take down 2 cards instead of 1. So that's not a bad trade. I feel much better already. I would love to get something else that's not a land at this point though. This is probably where we lose. Clattering Skeletons. Ugh, come on. Throw us a bone here. Not a literal bone. No, Hunter's fine. I might actually start holding up lands just in case our opponent has the Demigorgon card, which makes us discard cards. Not that we... So we hold for now. That way when we swing with these 2, the Null Hunter will be able to at least trade with Skeletons. Bad news is, if our opponent plays a black dragon now, we lose the null hunter, but we can fight back, I guess. I actually have to take the hit here, just so that we can grow the null hunter. Six. Actually, yeah. I compel you to duel. Well, our opponent might have Eyes of the Beholder, so that would kind of ruin things. They do have Eyes of the Beholder. They could still have Eyes of the Beholder. Which would be annoying because this is an intervening if clause. Okay, he's letting it through, so probably could still be a Manticore though. Come on, give us something. Opponent is compelled to block, and since they're blocking now, they missed the opportunity to activate the. They missed the opportunity to activate the Tyrant. We are gonna get hit for a big amount though. I'm surprised our opponent still hasn't activated Hive of the Eye Tyrant. It's also possible our opponent... Oh wait, seriously? Okay, 8. Okay, now we got a real race. And our opponent still hasn't activated Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Maybe he does want to block. So we can hit back for 4. We do need to leave a blocker behind. Oh my goodness. That's just doubles power and toughness. I'm incentivized to swing with just the Owlbear. But if our opponent has a kill spell and then follows up with Eye Tyrant, we lose. Okay, if I swing with both, he activates for 7, we lose. If I... Yeah, we can't swing with either, because if our opponent has a kill spell in hand, we lose. Thankfully, our opponent is like drawing into way too many lands, and they stopped attacking. Cash it in, please. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. Watch us roll a 1. I would like... We really need that 10 to 7. Not the best. So we still have to hold back. Yeah, for us that was a whammy. Oh wow. You know what? We're going to pass. Yeah, I really regret putting the planar ally in the bottom now. Opponent plays a bullet. Yeah, so our opponent is really incentivized to swing with this one. Oh wait, he did not. I would not be surprised if the flump does a lot more stuff than anything else. Well, hey, yeah, go back to being that. No, definitely go back. Definitely, your little one is the most important thing in the world. I wish you the best of luck, though. Take care, man. Hold on. How do I like this? Yeah, it should have liked by now. Oh wait. This doesn't have. Oh wait, we can plummet our own flump. Yeah, I'm starting to be a bit down on the plummet. Maybe the Cursed Idol might have been better. Pack leader. Okay, that's slightly better. So we are kind of buying time. Yeah, seriously. So we definitely want to swing with these two next turn just to get the draw card and buff this up. Also remember, this is at your end step, so it's in our best interest to have things die on their turn, not our turn. Come on, Gnawbone. Throw us a bone, man. Gillette. Oh, gosh. No, not the cube. Not the cube. No, you monster. Well, we're back to being an underdog on this one. I will say our opponent could have won a lot earlier if they hadn't been drawing. If they weren't drawing, if they didn't put this many cards in their deck. Yeah, did I like it? Yeah, there you go. Like that message. Opponent still hasn't swung in yet, though. They've been withholding that Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That thing would have done a big number on us. Okay, Minimus Containment. But what do we contain? At this point, we probably contain the gelatinous cube. I'm kind of hoping our opponent does attack so that we can get some good flumps. Though our opponent had drawn so many lands at this Direwolf Prowler. Okay, so they're getting to it already. We're on the losing end now. We really need to hit that old Gnawbone. Actually, now that I think of it, the correct play was to do it to the Eltragard Ranger in case we did draw Gnawbone. So we kind of goofed up on that one. Oh, now they finally activated everything. Well, they were just being sure. Do they have anything with first strike so we could draw a card first? No, we're gonna lose this one, which is kind of annoying, but sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. So let's see. Just haste, no trample. So I'm forced to block these three. I still die to these. Yeah, that's good game. So yeah, we were unfortunate in so many ways. Between the, number one, I'm definitely gonna cut the plummet now, which is, yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut the plummet now. So yeah, this is looking like a sad day for us. Well, but to be fair, we are playing green white without the strengths of green white. So definitely gonna cut the plummet. That one's been a disappointment. Portable hole again. Portable hole is fine. Potion of Healing buys us time, draws us a card. I think I'll swap it out for now. I'm going to regret it later, but we might as well do that. So this is not the best draft for us, but we'll take what we can get. And it's raining outside, so I might lose this. I might lose this game because the internet cuts off. If the internet cuts off because of the weather, for the record, my internet service provider is Globe Telecom. They are good at getting things back, but not always. We'll keep this one. It is slower, but it's still something. Also, we're on the play. Wow, it's our third. You know, this This is our third green-white deck we're facing off against. Very interesting. So we got the 3-4. We're missing a green mana for Owlbear. Hopefully we hit it. At least we definitely go for the Scry. Opponent has nothing. Well, let's not take it for granted. So I'm going to swing first just in case our opponent does have something. Okay, first of all, our opponent does know that draft only needs 40 cards. So we are going to scry into more action. That was kind of what we needed last time. Oh no, we'll take the compelled duel. We'll compel our opponents to duel. Yeah. Okay, I'm really concerned. Our opponent has done nothing. Okay, so we're gonna swing with both of these guys. If our opponent's literally gonna do nothing, I'll take it. No, they have something, I'm certain. You hear something on watch. I was almost ambushed on the road. Okay, our opponent might be scared of another one, but yeah, those are the breaks. So thanks to that, we dodged it. So I do like ambush on the road a little bit more, only because we have so a good number of ETB effects. We can start pushing the hurt now. If our opponent goes for a drop, we can compel them to a duel. Eltegard Ranger. So they're going to lose one creature no matter what. They'll need to decide if they want to trade with Priest. So that was a very good compel. I need to figure out what my thumbnail is gonna be. I compel you to a duel. Maybe something like that. Yes, you're compelled to a duel. Oh, they're gonna trade. I'm fine with that. Okay, no, they're not gonna trade. I'm also fine with that. So next turn we can minimus containment if we need to get something out of the way, then swing in with the team. If I need to get oh, they're gonna minimus containment that. That's fine. I can swing with the team anyway and get the trade. I can also just swing with these two. Our opponent might have a bull strength, so that would be a bit well. No, it's not. It's not too annoying. Better to use it when they're defending rather than when they're attacking. So we're gonna save the minimus containment for as long as possible, and we hear something on watch as well. Nice. So we can minimus containment whatever big stuff they have. We can swing with everything. Then, depending on how opponent concedes. Okay, that's a good one for us. We'll take that. I don't know what's in their hand to make them concede. Based on the way they were playing, I would have assumed that they had more drops. Maybe they might have too many 6s and 7s. That might be the issue. But you know what? We'll take it. Again, as I said, yeah, 3 wins is the bear, but really you want at least 4 wins. So we're kind of halfway there, but we've already lost twice, so any game could be our last. So, pressure. Also, yeah, it's been over an hour long. Don't forget to hydrate. Super slow, no real action. We do have a portable hole, so I'm gonna try this one. We might lose because of this though. Yeah, we did say that it's all about endurance. I'm already feeling tired right now, so that would explain why I kept this bummer of a hand. But that doesn't mean we can't be polite. Hello, and yeah, let's just use this one. There of the Hydra turn. Opponent's playing. Is there a there's Tasha's Hideous Laughter, but that's about it. Okay, so we're gonna play the treasure chest because the quality of counters is not so great. I am getting horrific flashbacks about what our opponent's deck might have. This could just be a super Bardador deck. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm going to just crack the treasure chest. Also, no whammies, please. Treasure chest ain't good for us today. We did hit an old Gnawbone, but I really can't play it quite yet. You know what? We'll play a Flump. Let's see what you do with this. You might not even care because it's just Defender and Flying, and it draws you cards. It's nice. Don't be scared. In fact, our opponent might just bring. Oh, okay. So now he has a game plan. So that taps it down. That's fine. So I need our opponent to untap quite a bit, although there's still some level of concern here. Our opponent could just be playing a ton of Science of Siege. So we'll play the Loyal Warhound. So not exactly a counter deck. There's no good reason to play this immediately, so we're gonna pass. Feywild Trickster. Oh, so they're playing the dice deck. We'll start with the Planar Ally. This is 3-drop. We'll start with a Planar Ally first. This is non-token? No, it's not non-token. So I will offer the trade. Oh, they do have black mana. Okay, so blue-black. This is more controlling, though I do suspect there's a lot of dice rolling. Herald is coming next. So portable hole's not so great. Thieves' Tools. Okay, makes a treasure token. So I could just drop the Inspiring Bard. Hired Hexblade, so draw a card, lose a life. Okay. So right now I'm concerned that I might get to a point where I won't be able to play Gnawbone, but I might as well just keep holding back for the time being. So this one can't be blocked, so we take 2. Oh, we can drop the tools into the hole actually. So first things first, Planar Ally swings. Oh wait, okay, Planar Ally swings. Let's scry first. I should have played the Inspiring Bard. Oh, we'll keep the owlbear on top. Yeah, we can also drop the Hexblade down the hole, but we're gonna drop the tools down the hole instead. So take note that we also have the option of just activating our Hydra. Let's see what our opponent decides to do next. They are super incentivized to kill the planar ally. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This makes it into a 3-3. Let's make it into a 5-5 at least. So they might have done this just to be able to kill the lair of the Hydra, which I don't really mind. Basically, this is... Yeah, it's a good thing we do. They have another drop that might... You know what? If I can get them to drop the lair twice, I would be really happy with that. Think of it this way. It's a drop that's going on here, not on here. Also, I can be cheeky and just activate this x equals 1, so if they decide to do a second drop. So let's see, do they have the second precipitous drop? Because I can deny them the venture that way. They do. Yep, denies them the drop. We can... We'll probably drop the owlbear. Okay, so we are we're getting gas now. So our opponent has used up a lot of removal in the worst possible Black Dragon. So they get to snipe our planar ally. Okay, that's sad. I'm hoping they... Okay, to our full champion. Oh, wait. Just to be mean. So they will lose the hard hex blade, but we still get to punch through for quite a bit of damage. Though now this is the moment I wanted Plummet. Although the portable hold did its job too, so I'm not too annoyed by it. I probably will just throw the flump if it comes to that though. What? Let's throw the flump. Okay, so we're ambushed on the road, so we can protect a few cards this way. Still not ready to play Old Knob. Actually, no, I am ready to play Old Gnawbone now. We can protect it. Although we kind of want to have a 7th land to replay it again. Alternately, I can just play Pack Leader, Champion, go wide on the road. Oh, wait. If our opponent's not careful, we can actually kill them. Nope, they have a Horde Robber. incidental damage, and we will play. We will keep going wide. So let's see if our opponent has an out for this. I know Sphere of Annihilation is going to be too late if that's their play. They will need Annihilation and then... No, they need a lot of creatures now. Turns out I did not play Old Knob. Well, in this... Oh, yeah, we did not get to play Old Gnawbone, but that's perfectly fine. So hopefully we did get our third win. Hopefully we get at least one more so we can get to gold. Kind of like bare minimum for first drafts, but we'll see how it goes out. Okay, so let's keep going. Sorry if I'm not that ooh, wow. Okay, at the time I'm doing this recording now, it's about 10, it's close to 10:20 in the evening. This is usually the time I stream and such. Okay, I'm keeping this one. We got we got a good 2-3 and we can support with mace. Opponent goes first though, so that's a concern. And they open at wizard class. This guy probably gets dropped. I will be sad, but sometimes that's how it goes. It's gonna get dropped. Or do they just draw 2 cards? I'm semi-fine if they just go for the draw 2 cards. Okay, remember that the drop is enchantment or check for traps. Okay, they probably should take the +2 mace. Because that buffs everything. They could take Priest of Ancient Lore to reduce the number of creatures I have. That's another play. Okay, they take that one. So I'm somewhat incentivized to just play the mace now. Because there's no reason to rally maneuver. Wanty Fangblade. We'll see if our opponent decides to block this. Knowing that we have a rally maneuver in our hand. We kind of had to do it anyway just to get it out of the way. It's really not the best use, I would say. But still something. Opponent might actually end up going wizard class, drawing cards now. No, Frost Giants. Okay, so this is Ward 3. So I can't Minimus Containment it quite yet. If I want to something on watch, I need to not equip at all. So I'm actually going to do that. If our opponent could buff it with something, in which case, yeah, we're just taking 4 damage. It happens. Okay. Draws 2 cards. Let's double check. This is Ward 3. Okay. Opponent could have a counterspell for this, but you know what? A counterspell on that is perfectly fine. So we're going to pass to blocks. No blocks. They have to act first. They're not acting. They could still have a counterspell though. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I will pay Ward 3. Well, if you choose to counter it, I can choose not to pay Ward 3. Generally, you want the ward to resolve first. Okay, ward resolves. Counter. Did you find the villain's lair? They found the villain's lair, so we're taking 4. which is kind of fine in the sense that I can choose to minimus containment this now, but I suspect that it's not the big. It's not going to be the biggest of our threats. We're going to force our opponent to answer our stuff, then we can just minimus containment later. If they decide to activate this, that means they've got nothing. They probably have a removal spell. Oh wow, but we do need help though. This is not the last of this gameplay style. This is not the last of our opponent's big creatures. We should expect more. We'll take the hit. We could choose to minimus containment their next threat instead. Let's see if they have another. Let's see if they have another villain's lair. But if they do that, that means well, we are free to say equip the mace onto. I probably would put it on the steadfast paladin. We're going to be racing dungeons, I guess. I have no reason to play the flump at this point. Oh, he's letting it go. So, assuming they have a kill spell, so we'll put in the paladin. Probably should put in the ally, but if they want to kill something, it's definitely gonna be the ally. They might have a you come to a river, but in which case they could have played it earlier. Definitely don't need another forest now. So we managed to get through that one. Not too bad. Oh wow. Opponent fight spell? No, it'll be direct removal at this rate. I would not be surprised if it's a black dragon. Again, we do need quite a bit of help. I'm wondering if putting it on the Malison was the best idea. Because this one is some continuous advantage, but this one is just going to continuously beat us down. Player. If our opponent swings, that's an issue. Okay, opponent's probably going to choose not to swing. And we're drawing lands. We could lose this. This is how we lose, I guess. Now, please don't tell me you do have a villain's lair now. Bar the gate. Okay, so this is how we kind of lose this game. Well, on the bright side, we know they're not gonna swing with this guy. The question is, do they just keep holding this back and hold this up? Yeah, we are in real big trouble. Yeah, this is... How many times have I encountered the Mind Flayer? Too many times. It's gonna come to the point where if I see the opponent playing blue, I should assume that they went into blue because they drafted Mind Flayer. Okay, at least I know they're kind of out of cards at this point. We're going to take 4... No, we're gonna take 3 damage. Our opponent's gonna be very smart about this. Yeah, we need a lot of help here. We already used up the we used up the minimus containment. We've already used up, you hear something at watch. Like, this is a 3-1. Oh, this is actually... If this is another Bar the Gate... It's another Bar the Gate, is it? Has to be. Okay, it could also be river, which is annoying. Which means they could do it end of turn. Which probably means I should not have moved this. Well, it does defend us against this one. Not anymore. Our opponent gets to make this a 5-6. Yeah, we're just gonna get beaten down by this. And now I should have... This is where the plummet would have been good. If opponent swings with that, I will take the hit. And also note, Minimus Containment is actually horrible here because... Yeah, we needed the green fight spell. We never got that. I'm gonna have to remember if I... Hold on. Oh, put the +1/+1 counter. Okay. I might be forced to swing just to draw a card. That's how bad things are getting. Okay, I'm starting to... Okay, now this is premium draft, so... I'm starting to suspect that because people are saying that blue is the weakest color, these are going around way too much. So based on that, we might have... blue might become super underdrafted. And black and red are... Well, I know black and red is super overdrafted. That's why I kind of started there, but I ditched it immediately. You're really gonna swing with that, the Mind Flayer? Hold on, because this is just draw a card. The safety play... Oh, the safety play is the double block. Our opponent could still have a kill spell or a bounce spell. Bounce is... I'm more okay with bounce. Feign Death. And they get it, so they get it back. Well, the difference is it's not that big anymore, but I still am way behind. Yeah, and yeah, you know what? We're too way behind at this point. What's our out here? Old Gnawbone. That's not... It doesn't have haste, so it might not get past. We will probably get beaten down along the way. Our opponent's gonna start beating down with this. I'll go for one more turn. But chances are we're gonna need to hit the treasure chest. And what are the odds that they have another counter spell? So we do have to remember that these are common. Opponent's going all in. So I'm going to have to take... I'm probably gonna swing and just concede at this point. It's a bit sad, but you know what? We'll go for it. I didn't think Jumpstart has started again yet. No, last time I checked, it's supposed to start August 12th. So we're not quite there yet. We hit an old Gnawbone. Okay, I bet this is a counter spell, so we can probably just say good game here. No counter spell. Interesting. They could have a Grim Bounty though. You know what? Last hurrah. We're probably not gonna win. I'm okay with the chump that way. So basically we're forced to block one of these guys. That said, yeah, we're kind of dead anyway. The opponent has enough our opponent has enough equity between them. Probably holding back would have been the better play, but you know what? We were so behind at that point. So yeah, we're still... So yeah, I know it hasn't started yet. That's why I'm kind of doing a few more drafts. But it eventually will start, and I will probably stop drafting Forgotten Realms on stream. So we didn't make it to 4 wins, but 3 wins is kind of fine. It's close enough. And there we go. So that's it for this draft. I would say it was very interesting. I was expecting to run into like a few black-red decks. I did not expect to run into 3 green-white decks in a row and a few blue-black decks. Well, there's another Gnawbone. Has anyone figured out a good way to use the guy? Probably needs haste. Well, Sorn is more figurable out that way. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to give this video a like. Follow the page. Again, I stream every Sunday. If you want, you can check the website link. It links to my YouTube channel. I post other stuff there. I basically post other gameplay there. I probably should also be posting the links to those videos, but I would have nowhere to link them to. All my groups is Magic the Gathering. It's really all of you guys. Maybe I could find a Pokemon United group. Well, I'll figure out if I actually want to continue playing it that much. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone.